So Dave, last week we mentioned about Morpeth. It felt like it was a turning point, didn't it, that last minute equaliser?
Yeah, not just that, I think the performance was good all round. We had no right to get back into that game with 3 minutes of injury time left, down to 10 men, I think 4 or 5 teenagers on the pitch. But fair play to the lads, we put them back under pressure, and I didn't see the goal coming, if I'm honest. You're throwing bodies forward, but it was a quality finish from Pratty, and it was more than what we deserved. Sorry, less than what we deserved.
And on to Saturday now, you've got Buxton. Different test to when we played here on Bank Holiday Monday. They're near the bottom, aren't they? But they've brought in a few players recently.
They've brought in a few players, and they've got some good players as well. I think every team, when you look at them, even the teams down the bottom, they all seem to have some very good players. So you're wondering, is it going to click at some point? I think they've had a couple of decent results within the last 5, also a couple of not so good results. But it's the same as it sounds quite boring, but it's the same as every single game. We've got to be on it because we know they're a good side. We've done our homework on them. We know quite a lot about them, but it's going to be how we perform on the day. We'll be going all out to win it. The trophy is a massive cup competition for teams at this level with the finances involved. So hopefully we can come back with our name in the hat for the next round.
Pitch as well, similar pitch to ours, so the players should be used to it, shouldn't they?
Yeah, I think it's the same company, isn't it? So
yeah.
We went there last year when it was first laid, and it is very, very similar. So there's no excuses on that part from both teams. There's 2 teams that'll know how the pitch is going to run. So no excuses for defenders. We're not knowing the bounce. No excuses for goalkeepers. And for us, it's good in a way. We're away, but being on a 3G surface again.
Lots of injuries. You mentioned last week you might only have 12 fit players available. Obviously, Liam Tong and Jack Deitch are suspended. But first of all, just tell us how Tong is on the injury front.
Tongi's going to be okay. He may not train tonight, but he should be fine for Saturday. Kane Noble is not available due to Chester not allowing him to play in the trophy. That'll be the same on Tuesday. He can't play in the Cheshire Cup as well. From there, none of the injuries have really cleared up, so we are still down to bare bones. We've got definitely 1 player coming in this evening, which should be announced tomorrow, and possibly 2 more tomorrow, but I'm not as hopeful on them as I'd like to be. So definitely 1 add to the squad, possibly 3.
In terms of the injuries, then are they quite long term? Obviously, you got Joel out for a while. Cal Browner, we know, was concussed. He's got another week off. Is it something that's going to heal up anytime soon, or?
Oren Thompson's going to be 2 to 3 weeks. Joel Logan, we're still waiting for his scan results, but we're thinking that's more months and weeks. James Hodges is months. Thierry Lewis, goalkeeper, will be back soon. Who else have we got? There's that many on the list. Tongi, he should be fit to play. You'll have to remind me who else we've got. Cal Brown, it's protocol with the FA now. It's 19 days because it's his second concussion in 6 months. So as much as we'd like him back, we can't risk that with him. So he will miss Cheadle on Tuesday, Buxton obviously, and possibly the week after. But we'll have to speak with the physio regarding it, because I think that falls on the 19th day. So we'll have to see what the rules and regulations are around that.
Nice one. Cheers, Dave. Good luck.
Cheers.